So a few years ago, I spotted this Facebook Marketplace listing. It was listed for just $500, which I mean, it was already a good deal as is. I offered him $400. He ended up going down to $450, and then towards the end of the night, he caved in, went for the $400 offer. But the PC alone is worth at least $750. It has a Ryzen 5 5500, an RX 6700, 16 gigabytes of RAM, terabyte of storage. Not only does it come with that, but it comes with 2 monitors, a Blue Yeti mic, wireless keyboard, a wireless mouse, a pair of headphones, and I think that sums up the whole bundle. But if it works, that's great. It definitely looks dirty. The monitors are disgusting. The PC looks disgusting as well, so it'll need some cleaning. I'm not going to test it either. I'm really hoping it works. I guess we'll see when we get there. Alright, everything's loaded up. We're officially heading back to the shop. From what I saw when I was there, everything matched the listing, which is always a relief when you're buying used hardware off Marketplace. The one thing that caught me off guard when I was there is he told me that the monitor was lower resolution, and I was kind of like, oh no, it's a 720p. But then I looked it up. It was 1440p, which is a huge steal. As for the peripherals, they actually look pretty good. Keyboard and mouse definitely needed a cleaning, especially the mouse. The Blue Yeti was in very good condition given how old that microphone actually is. The only thing I wasn't expecting was the headphones. They were literally held together by duct tape. I had no idea it was going to be like that before I got there, but given the deal, I'm not going to make a big fuss about it. The headphones are worth like nothing to begin with, so not a huge loss there. At this point, I guess the bigger question is, does everything actually work? The only way to find that out though is to get everything back to the shop, plug it in, test it out, and see what we actually got. Back to the shop, it's time to take a closer look at everything. The PC actually looked not too bad from the outside, but the peripherals definitely needed some attention. And like I was saying earlier, as you can see, like the monitors were just caked in grime and dust. I'm not really sure what's on that second monitor over there, but it does not look too pretty. The monitors were actually a pretty nice surprise. I was already looking on getting 4 monitor setup for my desk, so I think I'm just going to keep these 2. The plan is to do 2 27-inch monitors on the bottom and then 2 24-inch monitors on the top. I think that'll make editing and working on PCs a lot easier for me. And as for the peripherals, the keyboard's nothing crazy. It's a $30 memory keyboard from Amazon. The mouse is actually a Red Dragon, which is a pretty solid budget-tier mouse. Definitely needs a good cleaning. And then of course, there's the PC itself. It still has a CyberPower logo, and because the way people associate CyberPower, I'm probably going to remove it before I list it. Then again, there's really nothing wrong with CyberPower as a brand, but people tend to have mixed opinions on pre-built companies. Or they're just, remove the logo, let the PC speak for itself. Now that everything's here and ready, I'm going to get it all cleaned up and listed, and I'll get back to you. So after getting everything cleaned up, I put the PC up for sale on Java. It ended up selling for $760, and after platform fees, the total came out to be $668.80. The PC was going all the way to Texas, and the package ended up weighing about 30 pounds. UPS ground only cost me $34.43, which I honestly thought was a pretty good deal. I also spent another $8 on the insurance. So altogether, the shipping and the insurance only cost me about $42.43. That left me with just $626.37 from the PC itself. I ended up keeping both monitors and the Blue Yeti microphone, which I'm recording on right now. So I have 2 27-inch monitors on the bottom of my setup, and then the 2 24-inch monitors right above those. The estimated value of the Blue Yeti, the 2 monitors, and the keyboard and mouse was about $190. If I had sold everything instead of keeping it, the total value of the bundle would have been $816. Considering I only paid $400 for the entire setup, that's an estimated profit of just $416. So overall, I'm pretty happy on how this one turned out. I made some money on the PC, got a Blue Yeti out of it, finally got that 4 monitor mount setup I've been wanting. If you guys want to see more PC flips, restorations, and just random marketplace finds like this, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.